Would you say that those technical cues actually give you a feeling of how you're going to play the shot? Pre-shot routine is a word or a phrase that's bandied around all the time. Is there any point to it? What should I do? In this session, we're going to drill deeply into some key elements of the pre-shot routine. And I guarantee there's a part of it that you're probably not using it to the best of your ability, and that is the practice swing. You'll see as we work with Darren here what difference it made when he fully understood what he needed to do with his practice swing. So Darren, how's your game going? What's happening at the moment?
The good's very good.
Right.
But I've got those 2.5 holes.
Well, things happen.
Where the doubles and sometimes the treble likes to sneak into the game.
And any pattern with what's causing that? Is it tee shots or approach play, putting? Anything showing up?
It's not particularly, the putting's normally generally good. It's either the tee shot, I get into trouble and I try and, do the harder stuff rather than just getting it out of trouble.
Right.
And then just sometimes the brain wave of, oh, I'll just hit my wedge hard here, and you miss the green and you're in trouble, and then all of a sudden you're not getting up and down and you're like, I've just walked off with a 6 rather than a 4, or I've walked off with...
So in essence, you're playing pretty well.
Yeah,
you're doing all right,
yeah.
but there's just a bit of untidiness in your scoring.
Yeah, I can't think of a round where I've not had a double in the last how many rounds? Yeah.
Right, and you're low handicap, aren't you? So you're 4 handicap. So that's without stating the blatantly obvious. That's giving you a lot to do, and if there's a double every round.
Yeah.
All right, well let's maybe have a look at that through the lens of how do we reduce or eliminate doubles. I'll just watch you play a couple of holes, and then we'll have a chat about what's going on.
Got away with
It's
it.
okay.
Yeah.
That's away, Darren.
Yeah, it's away in it, first one.
Okay for first tee shot there.
Yeah.
And what's your normal golfing week look like in terms of playing?
So Monday afternoon, Stableford comp. Midweek's probably just a little bit of practice if I can get in, and then it's either a Saturday or Sunday with, I'm in bunker here, I'm blinking it. Yeah, so Saturday, Sundays with the lads basically at Wheatley.
So 3 games a week, something like
max, yeah.
Right.
Two's probably general, sometimes 3.
Right. And a little bit of practice.
Yeah, try. But that's, like I say, it's dropped off a little bit just for the fact that other than a bit of chipping and putting, it's like hitting loads of shots is just not good for me.
Yeah.
I'm old.
No, but I mean, in a way, we could kind of reframe that for the rest of the season, that if all you did for the rest of the season was play,
yeah,
it's not an ideal one, but if all you did was play, let's see if we can get the best out of what you can do when you're playing, but also it's going to help.
Yeah, yeah.
It's that catch-22, isn't it? Really, you want to work on your game, but if you work on your game a lot, you're going to get more. You're going to get more issues with your injury. Is there a way around it? I do think there will be. Yeah. So let's watch a bit more. So we've found the trap.
We found the trap that we were supposed to carry. We got 150 to middle.
Okay.
Yeah, it was.
It's out, Darren.
It's safe, isn't it? It's out.
It's out.
That's the main thing.
Right, what have we got here, Darren?
Well, it looks about 50 yards, but I'll get my rangefinder, but it'll be a nice little 54-degree shot, I think, for me. Should be with my 54. It's sort of gripped down, and it never is a 9 o'clock swing because I don't sort of have that control, but I feel like it's a 9 o'clock swing through, and
all right,
let's
see that, Darren.
But that's my thought. Right side at pin, really, to take everything, all danger out of the way.
Yeah.
Oh, it's come out a bit quick.
All right.
But it's on, innit?
Mission accomplished.
Yeah.
What do you do before you play, Darren? Before you get out there, do you warm up?
Yeah.
Do you hit shots? What's the normal kind of protocol for you before you go and play?
So generally, if I'm at Wheatley, get there about an hour before, down to the range, massage gun, bit of stretching. Start with my wedges.
Like a tour player.
I know, honestly, I love it, mate. It's crazy, really. It drives my wife mad because it's, So yeah, loosen up with a few wedges and then alternate it sometimes 8 iron, 6 iron, then hit a few hybrids, can't hit driver there. or 9 iron and 7 iron.
Right.
And then probably to finish off, I know retrospectively there's going to be a couple of par 3s that are a hybrid. So I either tee it up or hit it off the mat and hit a couple of, you can just get corner to corner, it's about right. So I try and hit a couple of them.
So you do a really thorough
yeah,
warm-up, really?
Yeah, I try and, I would say my natural ability isn't a lot, it's work, it's hard work that's got me to 4. I can't just turn up and play golf.
No, you've put time and effort into it.
Yeah, there's not a chance in the world. If I just turned up every week, 5 minutes before my tee time, hit 2 putts and got on first tee,
you'd struggle.
I'd be horrendous. I don't know how quick these are, but I'll just play it like a 30.
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah.
It was actually a great read, that, wasn't it? Good pace.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah, I'd take that.
Right, Darren, on this one, it's quite an intimidating tee shot here.
Tightish, isn't it?
Yeah, talk me through your process, because I'm intrigued by what's going on the tee, and if we could sort of adjust it in any way to make it a little bit more.
So I'm picking my line for the normal, to just be left edge of the bunker, aim at that, little bit of draw. That should take the bunker out of play, really, because I'm not going to hit it straight. I'm not going to try and hit it over the bunker as such.
So when you're doing that, do you actually see the shot?
Yeah, I try and visualise, try and pick a start line and see that that shot.
Okay. So what happens then once you've done that? What happens then in your process with the shot?
Yeah. So once I've got that, tees in. I tend to tee more left than right on the tee box.
Yeah.
For the reasons of I do draw it. Pick the line. I just go behind it and just have a sort of a little swing behind it. Just try and feel I'm turning my shoulders.
Right.
So I get a bit armsy.
Now you said you pick a target near to you.
Yeah.
So when you're actually going into the shot, like on a tough hole like this, do you focus more as you're going into the shot on where the ball's going to end up, or
no, I like a bit closer, really. So like this bit of grass here in front of me.
Okay.
If I can try and start it on that line.
So to me, that's a really important distinction. On holes where it looks uncomfortable out there, if out there looks tough, we can actually change it to something that's just a few feet in front of us.
Yeah.
So to me, that's a really good focus. So when you're having your practice, I noticed you had a practice swing before. What's going on in your practice?
The one behind the ball.
Yeah.
That's just for me, just to try and feel like I'm turning my shoulders, and so I get very, as you'll see, I get very long in my backswing anyway, but I have to try and feel like I'm turning my shoulders and sort of loaded into here.
Okay.
And if I can get that bit right, generally I'm okay. It's when I start to get a little bit just arms.
So would you say that practice swing that you have there, when you're actually feeling that you're loading?
Yeah.
Those are your technical cues, aren't they? That are important.
Yeah.
Would you say that those technical cues actually give you a feeling of how you're going to play the shot?
Yeah, I would say, because I have to have the feeling that if I don't have that feeling that I've loaded, I then seem to just sort of get armsy, and it just, the connection goes.
So I think it's important to program that in. But what I'm getting at, if I was down the fairway there and I saw you having a practice swing, I would know it was a practice swing. You know what I really like the idea of for you in terms of the tee. If I was down the fairway, it might be about introducing a second practice swing. Where the second practice swing, where if I didn't know and I just saw you make a swing, I would think it was the real thing.
Right. Yeah.
Because to me, you've already said you've got limited time.
Yeah.
You can't hit loads of shots because of your injury. So I think we've got to start to look at, how do I get the best out of what I've already got? You're a good golfer, you've got a good movement. So I think programming in the technical side's fine, but I think before you step into it, that practice swing really should be a sense of exactly what you're going to put on the ball. Okay.
Cool.
I want you to imagine that this swing is the shot. Okay. Now, let's go ahead with that.
cut it.
That's okay.
Yeah, it's gone on it.
Pretty solid.
Yeah.
How did that feel as a swing?
Yeah, decent. I know it's long. That's just me naturally.
But that
to be
was a
fair.
solid hit. But does that make sense
it does that,
about switching over?
Yeah.
One thing I always remember hearing about, the great Ben Hogan said that when he played his best golf, he said he would get over the ball and he said the shot had already happened.
Yeah.
And I thought a lot about that. I thought, well, what must have been going on in his mind? Well, surely if he felt the shot had already happened, in his practice swing, he'd actually programmed in exactly what the shot was going to feel like. So I think that, these are areas for you with the, constraints that you've got. I don't think there's anything wrong in you saying, right, the next round of golf I play, every practice swing is actually going to be a simulation of exactly what the shot is going to be, not just a technical feeling.
Sound. Yeah, I like that. The guy you had on last time, Christiansen, as regards the time, everybody's got time, it's just how much time, but it's very easy if you've only got a little bit of time to make out you've got no time.
It's very easy to make a story of it, isn't it?
Yeah, and I must admit, I've probably let the injury do that, because I could go up to Wheatley or Turksey and think, right, I've got an hour. I can do X amount of chips, X amount of putting, and before you know it, an hour's gone. It's not really took anything out of my day other than an hour, which I've got because it's light nights till 9 o'clock. But you just get, it's a 20-minute drive there, and before you know it, you've got, it's nearly 7 o'clock now, sorry, I can't be bothered to go. And
it's easy to fuel that story, isn't it, really? Whereas, even I think, anybody watching this, even if you can only practice, say, once, twice a week, if there's a real intention to what you do when you get down there, and something that Don mentioned on that podcast, which, I've used a lot, is if you go down there and you actually group the balls into 6, and every set of 6 has a purpose to it. So, you might do 6 where you are rehearsing whatever it is that you're trying to do in your swing. But then once you've done that, do 6 where you're actually on the golf course trying to play shots, where it's just so easy to, put your money in the machine, get 50 balls and hit 57 irons.
Yeah.
Would it be fair to say that over the last 12 months, there's been quite a few par 5s where maybe decisions have cost you?
Yeah, definitely, because I think, this probably sounds boastful, doesn't it? But the better you hit it off the tee, sometimes the more dangerous the par 5 becomes.
Exactly, because we almost feel duty bound after a good tee shot to go for it.
220 away.
220, but at 220, carrying it over water or whatever. Yeah. I think, I can think of a few players where we've had this rule on par 5s and just tested out for a while. If you hit a good tee shot, and you've got 5 iron or less to the green, go for it. Yeah. If it's more than that, lay up. Yeah. Now that might sound negative, but it's worth trying for a while as a different strategy. Yeah. So what are we going with here?
Well, I think it'll just be 9-iron down to the corner, just 5-10 yards inside the bridge, really.
Perfect. Let's go with that. Very good.
It's not as far as I thought. 106 it plays.
Okay. Like we said, so you're gonna do your rehearsal of that's it. You're gonna do the technical rehearsal. Now you're gonna give me a practice swing where you're connecting with the shot. That's it. You're connecting with what you've seen. Now you've programmed in the move. Now we can go.
A bit thin.
That's all right though.
It'll be on green, won't it?
That's okay.
Sit
there.
Just a little thin.
That's all right. Does that make sense though, Darren, about how important that practice swing could be?
Definitely.
Where you're simulating the exact move, not the drill.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, I like that.
What we got here?
It's lob wedge in it, and just get it up and land on the front and let it release down.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Pretty good.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Yeah, I've not left it under my nose, have I?
Mission accomplished, definitely. Nice uphill putt.
And did it.
No, you got it. You've got the line. Dead centre only.
Yeah. Summary of the season sometimes. Quality.
So Darren, what would you say you've taken from that? What would be the key things that you'll take away and work on from that conversation that we've had?
Right, I think that the main one is off the tee shots and all the shots regarding the practice swing.
Yeah.
And then going into
make the
ball.
practice swing the real thing.
Yeah.
Once you've done your drill, make it the real thing.
Yeah.
Because as you say, you're not hitting millions of balls, so there's no point tuning into technical feels. I don't think you can cue it, but I think that simulation of the actual swing will make a difference.
Yeah, definitely.
I think the other thing is the story, not making a story out of the fact that you've not got that much time. The story is, well, with what time I've got, what can I do?
Yeah.
You know, and as we talked about, if you can go to the range and whether it's groups of 3 balls, 6 balls, whatever, have a real purpose to it. But I think the other one, I'm telling you, but I think the other one would be the par 5 strategy.
Yeah.
I think that would be really interesting to be disciplined with that through the season. That, you know, 200 yards below, yeah, go for it within reason. But above that, let's just reduce the doubles. Yeah. And I think even tracking the doubles in the app, I think is a good thing.
I've started using a card now. Stuck it on the app.
Is a good thing to do. Good.
Brilliant.
Good to see you.
Nice to see you again. Cheers, Carl. Thank you.